Last time we covered the systems that turn first-time guests into regulars. Today we're zooming in on the single highest leverage one, the piece most restaurants completely ignore. The one email, or text, you should send to your list every single week. It's cheap, it's fast, and done right, it quietly becomes one of the most profitable things your restaurant does. Let's break down exactly how to run it. Start with why this beats almost everything else you could spend on. When you run an ad, you're renting attention from strangers, and the second you stop paying, it's gone. Your email list is different. You own it. Those are people who already walked in, ate your food, and liked it enough to hand over their contact. Reaching them costs basically nothing, and they're the warmest audience you will ever have. That's the whole edge. Rule 1. Consistency beats intensity. Pick one day and send every week on that day. Not when you remember, not only when it's slow and you're panicking. Every week, same rhythm. Showing up reliably is what keeps you top of mind, so that when someone's deciding where to eat on Friday, your name is already sitting right there in their head. A quiet weekly note does more than one big blast a quarter. Rule 2, and this is where most owners go wrong. Do not send a coupon every single week. If every email is 20% off, you're not building loyalty, you're training people to wait for the discount and never pay full price. Worse, you teach them your food is only worth it on sale. Save the real offer for when it counts. Most weeks, you're not discounting. You're giving them a reason, and that's a different thing entirely. So what do you actually send? Here's the format that works. One idea, one reason, one clear invitation. Led with something human. A short story about a dish you just added and why. A peek behind the kitchen. A staff member people love. Then make one simple invite, come try the new special this week, join us Thursday. Keep it short enough to read at a red light. It should feel like a note from a person, not a flyer from a corporation. Let's make content dead simple, because I know that's the part that stalls people. You are never out of things to say. This week's special and the story behind it. A seasonal ingredient that just came in. A regular's favorite order. An event or a slow night you want to fill. A quick thank you to the community. Rotate through those and you've got a year of emails without ever staring at a blank screen. The material is already in your restaurant. Now the part that decides whether any of it gets read. The subject line. It doesn't matter how good the email is if nobody opens it. Be specific and spark a little curiosity. Not, newsletter, week 32. Instead, the dish we almost didn't put on the menu, or, your Friday plans, sorted. Specific and human beats clever and vague every time. The subject line is the doorway, so give people a real reason to walk through it. A quick word on segmenting, without overcomplicating it. Eventually it's smart to treat your loyal regulars a little differently from someone who came once. Regulars might get early access, a first look, a small thank you. But do not let that stop you from starting. One list, one weekly email to everyone, is 100 times better than a perfect segmented system you never launch. Start simple. You can always get fancier once the habit exists. And you have to know if it's working, so watch two simple numbers. Your open rate tells you if your subject lines are landing. Your redemptions, the people who actually came in because of an email, tell you if the content is driving real visits. If opens are low, work on subject lines. If opens are fine but nobody's coming in, work on the offer and the invitation. Small weekly tweaks, and the whole thing compounds over months. Here's the mindset that makes this worth the effort. Every week you don't email your list, you're letting a warm relationship cool. People forget. Not because they didn't like you, but because life is loud and their attention is somewhere else. A short, friendly note every week is you gently tapping them on the shoulder, saying, "We're still here, come see us." That tiny, consistent nudge is what quietly refills your tables week after week. So here's the whole play. Send one email or text a week, same day every week. Lead with a story or a specific reason, not a blanket coupon. Keep it short and human. Write a subject line that earns the open. Start with one list before you segment. And track opens and redemptions so you keep improving. Tell me in the comments, do you have a list of your customers right now, yes or no? Be honest. Comment email and I'll help you write your first one. Subscribe for the next one, where we break down how to price your menu to protect your margin. See you there.